guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to ROADCRAFT. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So let's get started. We are picking up where we left off in the last episode, 34% complete on Sandswept. So we're just gonna get things moving here, I guess. Oh man, last night was rough. As I think I might have said in the last episode, I had some minor surgery yesterday morning. And, oh man, it's starting to get sore. And that's probably going to last for several days. So I'm just kind of trying to, batten down the hatches, I guess. I don't know what other word there would be for it. But, today I'm not feeling great. I don't know. I just hope it doesn't get like infected or something. If I break out into a fever, it's like I'm gonna have to go like to the hospital. I don't expect that to happen though. But anyway, is that a shadow? Let's see. So I am coming over here because I've got to get I've got to get this pump thing from up here. I drove down here one time and I think I just got the toy that was here. Now, we have to be a little bit careful. We'll swing it around this way. Alright, so we didn't flip over, so that's good. And I'm just going to turn around. And so let's get this thing installed wherever it's supposed to go. And then I think I'm going to do the 3 pipes. Oh, wait. No, I think I'm going to wait. Because we're going to use the crane truck. Actually, I think that's what I said in the last episode, that I was going to start off with the crane truck. Boy, was I wrong. Or maybe it was driving the semi-truck over here. Come on. What's weird is, like, see how this bridge kind of starts off up and then it goes down? That did the same thing on my like my personal fun playthrough of this. And I was kind of expecting it, you know, I thought it was just going to be a fluke, and the fact that it did it again makes me think there might be a bug on the map. You know, it's minor, doesn't really affect much, but All right. Unstrap. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see, where is the... Oh, gosh. So let's clear out... Well, let me... Well, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, we've got to go over here. Yeah, if you drove through that, that smell's probably never coming out. I kind of wish we had a tanker truck with like a water hose on it and like a tank of Dawn dish detergent. All right, so yeah, right up through here, this is where we're going to have to make a road through this sandy area. Okay. It's kind of too bad that all these boxes are all crunched. Now, I don't have to put these... I mean, I could stack them all the way up on top, but I don't really find that wholly necessary. Should have just picked up the truck. Yeah, as I was, I think, finishing up the episode, the last episode last night, it started pouring down rain, and so I ended the episode and I decided to go outside onto my deck and just, you know, sit out for a few minutes because it was warm and, you know, very humid. And we were getting some thunderstorms and lightning. And boy, there was a big bolt of lightning right overhead. It was really pretty. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna whip out my camera, my phone, and start, you know, filming all the lightning. And then of course I don't get any lightning after that at all. I think we're probably gonna have to move some of those boxes there as well, even though they're not in the protected area. Oh wait, let's just go all the way over here. Why is it not cycling through the targets? Are these... Okay, no, there we go. Oh, it was probably just too far away. There. What am I gonna do with that car? What? All right. I think I'm going to move the car over here. And then we'll bring this brown cargo container and stack it. And we're almost done with this first section. Come on. Yeah. Got this first section done. Let's move forward because we're gonna have to clean out this next bit as well. A little bit. No, come on. What the heck? And I'm just gonna stack him on top of these somehow. It's about as good as it gets right there. Now, this isn't necessary, but, you know, it might help us clean things up for later, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to do this all over the port or not. Probably not. Ooh, yes. And just like that, we'll have plenty of room to drive through there if we need. There, that's better. Now, let's go like this, and then we can, yeah. And then... Actually, I think we can even use the big cranes over here. Or I could have used them to pick all this stuff up. And, like, really clear things out, but... Again, not really needed. I want to fit this over here on top of this other green one. I don't know if I can get over here or not. I think I can. And then that's probably good enough. I think I'm gonna make it even better enough. All right. So now, this might actually make more sense for me. Power failure? What? Whoops. Repair the oil station. One of the first things I think I should do, though, is get this guy started again. And he's going to be just outside of the zone that I need to worry about, but that's not going to be too big of a deal. Now, the first thing I want to, well, the next thing, I want to try the bulldozer to see if I can get, to see if I can flatten the sand that's there already. Then I won't have to make like a gigantic sand mountain. Especially like right through here. Because sand flattening mode's not going to do anything to this, unfortunately. Now, if we had a true wheel loader, maybe we could dig this up, transport it away in a dump truck and dump it somewhere. See, even though this is asphalt destruction mode, it doesn't really do anything for sand. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of helping, but then it's kind of not helping. Because like right here, it's making me go up the hill regardless of whether I want to or not. And then if I go into sand flattening mode, you know, it doesn't do anything through here, so... almost does better on the pullback. It actually does remarkably well on the pullback. Maybe I'll turn it around and do another one. All right, graders all the way. Wow, look at it. Look at how flat it's making it. I was not expecting that to work as well as it did. So I might actually try a few more. Whoops, come on, go forward, go forward. It just doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. But I do feel it's making the sand flatter. So I'm going to do another pass down through here. We'll see how flat we can get this. Great. All right, let's go into marching mode. I was really hoping to get, you know, kind of smooth that big bump right there out, and it's not going to happen. So I'm going to do this backwards because of where the sand cutoff is. Oh, right here. Come on, go forward. Thank you. All right, let's try this. Sand flattening mode. Yeah, this is not the way I would choose to handle this situation. I'd get rid of the sand and at least get us down to the asphalt below. But we don't have that option here, so we just have to deal with what we've got. Okay, so that kind of worked how I was hoping. maybe put some extra... Actually, wait a second. That didn't even remotely come close to what I was trying to do. All right, well, sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. Okay. Why? Why am I doing this? Probably because I want to break up as much as possible picking up those boxes because it's boring. It's not that boring. I don't know, you guys. Is it boring? Wow, look how fast this is moving. Or at least it feels like it's moving pretty fast. You must have gotten it pretty smooth. Uh-oh, I've asphalted the track. I think the crane is definitely going to win that battle. I'm not going to take this out too far, just to right here. Okay. Okay, let's get back to clearing out the boxes. Now, we're not getting... See, I'm not getting any targeting or any indicators on which boxes need to go. So, yeah, I'm kind of... I don't really know what it wants me to do here. Let's see, wait. I wonder if I can get this one all the way back underneath here. Well, wait. The blue one. And I'm going to set this one in between the red and orange box on top of that brown box there. All right, now we got to move forward. Right about here. And we'll put this down here. And we're going to get this yellow box here. Okay, so we've got the van. So I'm going to get this. Oh, we're almost done. Let's get the van. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get one more of these. Now, those big containers, we're not gonna have to get those out of the way. Well, actually, they're not big containers, they're short containers, but we won't have to move those. I think what clearing this out does is I think it's gonna unlock the dock, and we're gonna have a big ship pull into the port. Great. That's not what I wanted the van to do. And now I think all I need to do is just get these big pipes out of the way. So we'll do that. And this will be easy because we can just throw these over here behind this little sand dune. Okay. Now, one thing I'm not too sure of, and I don't know why. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm an idiot. What? Yeah, there we go. Now we've got the little triangulars. This one, I think, is going to be really quick. What? Alright, let's move forward. And I'm going to pick this one up right here. Just because that'll give a free lane. Ooh, perfect. Actually, let's go like this. Hello. Yeah, give us some more music. I thought I heard some music kick in there for... Oh, there it is. Kind of. Let's do this. Now, I think doing this will get us out of the... Come on. There. Okay. Almost clear. Finally. Find the backup generator and connect it to the chain hoists. Where's the truck? Oh. Time. Oh, we're only in an hour. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. So get our 3 pipes here. Perfect. Or not so perfect. Why? Why does it mess this up? Oh, that was terrible. The last thing I want to do is get that stuck under the back of the truck. All right, let's do this. So I have to cross the river, climb up the hill. I don't know if I want to do that really hard pipe first. I kind of feel like I want to wait. Now we got our road done up to the bridge. And then I'm going to want to make a road from like the bridge maybe up to where, well, a considerable distance to the right. So I don't know if I'll do that in the next episode. I'm going to see how many contracts I can get done. In this episode, and all right, let me go into low gear here. See, there's the ones right there. Actually, I don't think that's going to be too much of a pain. I was thinking I had to pull off. Watch this turn into a complete disaster. Because, you know, it's me and hashtag YouTube. Unstrap. And all right. Phew. Okay, so that's the only one I was really worried about. So let's retract this and then get us out of here. Whew. I think my pits are sweating. My armpits, gosh. Oh. Oh yeah, run over the rock, Brad, because that's easier. Okay, now where is... Okay, so there's one right there. Maybe this is the one that'll do me in. Will it roll back? Yeah. Let's just get it out of here. Connect it to the chain hoists. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Of course, I'm not tracking that. All right. And then I think the last one is right. I think it's right down here. And is the generator right up there? No, there's like a job where I have to come up here and pick something up up here, and I'm not sure exactly where. Wait, what? It didn't bring me. Repair the pumping station. Okay, so we got to confirm that. There we go. Find the backup generator.
I'm sorry to pile more onto your plate since you cleaned the place up so nicely, but, well, we really need the port up and running at full capacity. So there's more stuff to do, namely bring some supplies in, fix all the pipes, and make sure the port machinery has power to operate. No rest for the wicked, huh? Once that's done, we'll have a stable way of supplying our operations and the locals. That's gotta count for something. You know, I always thought our company was a mess, but this port authority is just out of this world. You know why they've been sitting around with no power all this time? They lost their backup generator. You know, drum roll, please. On their own premises. You can't make this stuff up. Now you only need to find and install it. After that, I suggest you hightail it before you catch their incompetence.
Wait, so there's the generator. Deliver object. Oh, so that's the other object. And then, so what's this generator for? I know that this generator is for something. Ugh. All right. To El-Amir I go, to El-Amir I go. Hi-ho the Dario, to El-Amir I go. again, just pretend for a moment that you just never heard that. And everything will be fine. Oh no. So I think I'm gonna get this to El-Amir, and then I think I'm going to use the truck. No. We'll use the truck to, not this truck, the mule. I hope I can even get this through here, because this is gonna really not be a fun ride. We'll use the mule to go and get the steel beams, and if we can complete those two, that will be this mission done. Just drive around these sand drifts as best you can, and try to keep your speed up. Oh my gosh, look at this one. So I think I'll make a road out to about here. Here we're okay. Though I don't know, I might want to take it all the way up. And then we're gonna need to make another road right here going up, you know, straight up that way, because I think that goes up the hill, and I think over to the solar, that big, the other solar plant, the solar collector, or whatever that thing's called. All right, so we're about halfway there, maybe a little bit more since we made the turn, and I just want to not get stuck now. Okay, we're almost up to the town where the turnoff is. And thankfully, we don't have to back this thing in or anything. We can just drive it straight to where the little cordoned off area is. I probably should have gone to the right side. Really, about all I can do is just turn the steering wheel while trying to go back. Well, at least we've got this truck up here. Which I can just use to push the semi-truck back a little bit, and then maybe we can try to go around the other side of that little sand trap. Yeah, so we'll go this way. Oh no. Hey, more orange trees. Phew. All right. Find the backup generator. I think I've got to make a left. Yeah, we've got to go here and then right back there. All right, we're almost there. Look, Anthony, I'm a super tricker.
Hey, look at the top of that hill. Isn't that place fancy?
It's fancy schmancy.
Look at all the trouble the regular folk are in. At least they've got us to do something about it. Don't mind me. My coffee's bitter.
Okay. So now all I have to do is go to here. And we only have one steel beam. All right. Okay, so there's two steel beams. No. Oh, I still have this route going? It's not hurting anything. Oh, I thought I'd have that. Let's get these transmission-like things, whatever these are supposed to be. You have quite a bit of mass. Oh, there's another one. And then I'm going to grab one of these. I'll grab the pipe there on the right, and we'll just drag it over. This will be more than enough. Probably have enough for 8 of these steel BMs. No. Ugh. Well, that's all I need. Oh, crap. No, I have to recover to here. Wait. I forgot about this guy. This guy should have a winch. If not a winch, then a wench. Seriously? Well, this truck kind of sucks. I can't even, like, it doesn't even budge going in this direction. Go, go, go. Yes. Oh. I don't know. I'll just take all of the steel pipe beams out. And then I think we just have to store them. I think we only needed 5 of these, but then I don't know. I know we're going to need more, because I think there's, like, some power antenna things that we have to eventually repair, and those are usually 5 each. Let's get this guy kind of moved up out of the way. And then there's that, and then open and oh no. Let's see, infrastructure route is going to go from there all the way up to El-Amir. We'll have to plot this out in the next episode for sure. We're at about an hour and a half. Provide the generator. Find the backup generator. Oh, we have it. It's right here. This is about the easiest job you could ask for on this map, because we just have to drive this from here. Oh, I forgot to flatten this area out. From there over to here, and then the cranes will work. And then I'm so glad I didn't have to burn I didn't have to burn a fuel point on restoring this or recovering this vehicle. Fragile. All right, let's deliver this. This is going to go right next to that, basically right where we picked up the crane, or not the crane, the generator with the crane truck, the truck of the crane, le crane. And then I think I'll probably close out the episode by rolling the area that we didn't roll earlier. Come on. Okay, so here's the ferry port. Basilisk.
river base garage is running out of parts. You're our best driver, but even your vehicles get a little wear and tear. So could you deliver a shipment of parts from the port to the river base? Should be a great help, especially for those less careful than you.
Yeah, so this is the one where
Won't be getting out of the plumbing business anytime soon. I got this new task for you, and it smells just a bit. The port's oil terminal has a sewage system, believe it or not, and it was royally messed up by the storm. A full valve replacement is in order. So could you kindly carry it out?
Oh, this one.
The locals say they'll make their supply depot available to us. Sounds like a great deal.
This one's easy. We have to replace a valve there.
Job giving the port a kickstart.
And then right there.
Picked up a thing or two about competence from you. They already offloaded
There's
a shipment
also
of solar panels and other spare parts for the solar station.
Oh, there's the valves.
To forward the containers to the river base for processing. Show them how it's done. Again.
So yeah, we've got a couple things going on here. The port, we're going to have shipments that are going to be coming up through here. So that's really why I wanted to get that done. Let's get our compactor, asphalt roller, whatever the heck this thing's called. And let's roll this out and we'll be done. And then I am going to try to figure something out for lunch. I'm hungry. And I need to put food in my body. I almost feel like pasta or pizza or something, but then again, I don't. I don't know. And it's a Friday. Okay, so we are rolling asphalt right now, so we'll just roll it on down here. Pretty good in that direction. Oh, right there is going to be a bump. Yeah, so we're going to want to go through this area. Do 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 do. Wait. Okay, that didn't do anything. Seaway hairdressers? What? Stonkman. We got something that stonks. This feels like it's not going down. Like, at all. Yeah, I don't think this one's going down at all. Great. Maybe if I save the game and come back in the next episode, maybe it'll go down. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a major problem or anything, but it's kind of annoying because it looks ugly. It's annoying to me. How's that? All the NPC drivers are like, Brad, we got this. And I know you guys do. Yeah, see, like, there's like this little phone here. What the heck? Start rolling asphalt? What? I turned it off. Oh no. Have I been doing this the whole time? And it wasn't rolling? What the heck? When did I turn that off? Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I don't know, I don't know what I did. I must have moved my fingers somehow to stop rolling. Ugh. Well, now let's see if we can get this thing to roll down. Yeah, it's rolling down now. Gosh. What an embarrassment. I don't know, maybe when I was trying to switch from low gear to high gear, I might have hit the bumper and turned off the rolling. I mean, that's all I can think I might have done. Alright, well that's a million times better. Let's deal with this now. Alright, that looks perfectly smooth now. And so does this, for the most part. Alright. Okay, well, thank you for joining me for another episode of ROADCRAFT on the Sandswept map. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, please subscribe for this and many more videos. Let's return to the hub. What do we start out at? 34 or 35%, something like that. Let's see what we got. Drum roll. I'm going to say 43%. It's probably going to be less than that. 44%. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got about 9 or 10%, depending on where we started off. So we're making progress, almost halfway done. So hopefully in the next episode, we'll be able to hit 50%. And I think we'll be pretty close to that. If we don't hit 50% in the next episode, I will be shocked. So stay tuned. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'm Brad M73. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.